But he was a harpooner. He allegedly never used to eat the whale, but he used to. Let me hide on the belly.
Rexon nearly can fit the boy. Rexon said, what?
Yes.
Uncle
Joey was a Seventh Adventist all his life.
But you see, Mr. B, I just said, I know he had an advantage who used to be in the whaleboat. I won't call her name.
Well, you could call him.
Hey, careful now. Careful now.
No, and on a serious note, I'm saying.
But it is true. There are persons from the religion who, I mean, is more excited than anybody else.
I could call.
So if it was, let me say, let me just put it in a hypothetical, right? If it was to stop whaling, what would be its replacement?
Good question.
Like if it was to sit down with them and have a discussion, I told them, okay then, cool. Okay, cool. We'll go where you say, right? But when you take away whale, what will be put in its place? They're going to tell we broccoli and cauliflower because these are what these rich folks eat. Probably.
The vegans.
Well, we can't plant sugar. We can't plant whatever.
But look at it. These people are taking away what people use, what people eat and consume.
Yep.
The people who are taking it away are highly privileged.
Guys, who have a calculator there? Run 69,000 pounds at $5 and tell me how much money we save in Bequia. That didn't go into foreign exchange.
Check it.
This is money that we didn't send to the United States to our Argentina to buy beef.
This is money in household.
Yes, over 69,000.
This is household money.
It's $5 we're paying for a pound of meat. 300,000 maybe?
300,000. 345,000.
$335,000. 45.
Yes.
3, 4, 5.
I said 350 because we didn't add the 888 pounds to it either. So over $350,000 in foreign exchange didn't occur.
That's just the meat, eh?
Yeah.
That's just the meat.
And
then we have a factor in that the
bones that go into jewelry and so on and so forth.
And the oil.
Jesus.
And the oil.
And then the oil.
$60 a bottle.
The oil.
$60 a bottle.
$40 a bottle.
And $60 too.
One of the person who use the bone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, this nigga need to come up.
Hear this. One of the person who use the bone.
You remember
the only person who used the bones, right? Bought 6 bones at Mr. Belmar. You can laugh.
Tell me.
At $150 US per bone.
I could bet that.
Wait.
I could bet that. Don't. Hey, don't. That's small figures. You remember the first bookstore that there was in the harbor?
Yeah.
McDowell.
Yeah.
McDowell used to have art inside that same bookstore. You remember that? Well, he had a. This is no lie. He had a piece of mahogany. I even talking about knife. Knife and them used to go for 200 and something US dollars, 270 something, 300 and something US dollars. But he had the piece that caught my eye was a piece of mahogany. There was a flat piece of mahogany, 2 by 2 or something like that. Mahogany board. It was no longer than probably it was lay under foot. And on that board, he had 2 pieces of whalebone, but they went up like teeth.
Yeah.
Like in a kind of teeth fashion. These 2 pieces of whalebone that was on top was no longer than 6 inches. That was that piece of art. I don't even know where you call it.
It's art.
Was 7,500 I think US dollars.
Yes. Let me say it right now.
So I said to myself, this can't be right. These figures can't be right.
Wow.
Can't it's just 2 little pieces of whalebone for a piece of mahogany. And that was the number, that was the price for that.
I am saying that the Argentinians who produce a lot of the beef that we eat here, the Exeter corned beef comes from Argentina, and a lot of the rail steaks comes through the United States to St. Vincent and the Grenadines from Argentina. That is an inroad that we have made in their economy. by not having to import 69,000 pounds of meat from Argentina. In foreign exchange, that is money gone out of the country.
How much Mr. B given figure again?
At 69,000, I tell you, and you multiply it by 5.
You see, even the whale has accumulated mathematician.
Yes.
Mr. Belmar, the person said, thank you, Mr. Belmar, and we always believe in you.
I will continue to do what I have to do for my people.
Yes.
I am nearing close to 50 years of service to my country. I have lived more years than I have to go, and I am proud of what I did.
Yes.
I have no regrets. I have absolutely no regrets.
Well, we put Herman Belmar somewhere in a statue somewhere. No? He did a lot. That is Bequia Joseph Chateau.
Let me tell you this bit of history. Some years ago, before the former Prime Minister James Mitchell left office, he made a statement in which he said, Atneil Olivier has done more as an individual to put the name of St. Vincent and the Grenadines on the wall map than any other person. Therefore, he was going to put up a busk for Atneil somewhere in Bequia. I am still waiting for Atneil bus to be erected.
Oh, wow.
Still waiting for Atneil bus. I wish he would do it and put it around at the museum.
Yeah.
And hey, that museum is a iconic place in Bequia as well.
It is. I've put
You
in more than
realize
35 years of my service into that, making it what it is.
So
but you could imagine Bequia is not just...
Wait, pardon. How much years?
I started working on that museum project as a chairman of the Bequia Heritage Foundation in 85.
Oh, it's a little boy.
1985.
Just come out my pampers, Rick. So you see how much Mr. Belmar is important to our community. Not just Bequia and the diaspora also. And he's an educator. Rickson, I hope you didn't give Mr. Belmar troubling.
No.
I'm not trouble some individual.
My only problem was he was not using the ability that he has. The Rickson,
Yes.
Rickson got places to go still,
Rickson, let me tell you something.
Still have
Rickson,
places to go.
we were just talking about this on Friday. Rickson.
He has skills.
Mr. B.
Friday.
Yep.
Mr. B.
Yeah.
Wait, Mr. B.
Yeah, my brother.
Mr. B.
Yes, sir.
You are my TD teacher. Am I correct?
Yes.
And we have to use protractors and all other instruments now.
Oh yes.
I have demonstrated how much of a good student I was when I went on the wheel, and I dissected a good portion. No, you.
What?
You cannot deny.
Let me tell the public Rickson's ability. When Rickson wrote the common entrance exam, it was not CPE, it was common entrance. You had to pass common entrance. Rickson writing the common entrance, and less than halfway through the time, I see Rickson sit down there relaxing. So I go up to Rickson and say, Rickson, what happened? You ain't doing the exam? He said, I finish. Rickson sit down there doodling. He's a great doodler, you know. He can do beautiful artwork, just sit down doodling. And he's doodling and this beautiful piece of, what do you used to call them? These Nintendo fellas. He doing a, he said,
Spider-Man.
Power Rangers. He doing a Power Ranger fella. Then I sit down. So Nixon, you sure you finished? Nixon come out top of the class.
Jesus.
Halfway through the exam, he doodling. And that was his ability. And he still has that skill.
And you realize that, Rickson, you are the one of the most popular person right now on Facebook.
I told, and I'm trying to tell Herman B that I came out a good student because I protracted the wheel as I cut it out.
And to have 4 of you as my past students sitting together tonight on this program is wonderful. Yes. Rick, I think we had a really long and interesting discussion.
It's true.
It really was.
I think there's so much more to be said that I don't think this one.
No, Mr. B will come back and panel. Different to the way we have a lot of other things on back we need to be addressed, like the roads and all things. And I know he have a lot.
We need to get back on the program and some of these other issues, and I think there's room for us to come back and deal with some of them seriously.
Yes. Can we put Tuesdays? No. When Because we need, because listeners
Wednesdays I have meetings.
Because listeners need something like this.
We could deal with quite a few current issues.
Yes, because
I don't know if you want.
Because we have how about Mondays?
Mondays might be a better day for me.
Yeah, because we have a lot of listeners, and as time going, it's climbing. Persons are very much interested in hearing what you have to say and what can be done to better Bequia, the community. Because this is an issue that I believe this is something that persons needed for a long time, especially being addressed from Bequia.
Yeah.
You don't really get much of a voice when you listen to other
I feel good too that Mr. B took the time to put in his voice on the topic, because sometimes people don't really listen if you just come and sit us now. You need somebody a little more up there in a position where you could really make a move.
Yep, I was glad that I was invited on this topical issue, because I have so much information in front of me that the public need to be brought up to date with, and stop listening to some of the bandying of foolishness out there they call breaking law. Who's law?
Yeah, and I didn't even know by listening to you today, I didn't even know so much measurement and so much sampling used to actually go on in this whaling business. I used to just start just the measurement, and that was
one of the most difficult things that I have to do, and I got some this year, but others it is difficult, is to get the photographs of the underside of the whale tail, because that's one of the things they're holding against us at the International Whaling Commission, that we're not supplying a photograph of the underside of the whale tail, because you must understand that the whale tail has a pattern on it that is very much like our own fingerprint. Everyone is unique, and they want us to take those photographs to try to identify the whales for future use and to match them if it was one. I'm going ahead of myself. We're trying to identify whether or not the whales that we catch here are the same whales that come from North Greenland and other places.
I see. I'm trying to make a connection.
A connection. We're trying to make the International Whaling Commission Scientific Committee, not just IWC, but the Scientific Committee, is trying to make a connection so that we would have a better understanding of the number of whales that we have existing. It's one of the ways that we use to number the whales. So you can't just say you have 10 or 20. You have to be able to...
I understand.
So it's an identification. So we have trouble doing that, but this year I got 2 good sets of photographs.
You see, that could be another job for somebody again. You just get somebody to do underwater photographs, because...
What's his name? Yellow. Yellow helped me with the last one that came in. The first one that came in from the last 2, So he went down with the camera and took the photographs of me.
But this is very enlightening. And the piece that Snag also wrote was very enlightening as well.
Yeah.
I didn't know all this thing used to go on in the way, and all these kind of protocols and stuff. And that is really good too. That you get some figures and put some.
I know you like your sarcasm, but listen to this one. In the arguments that took place when we were discussing the St. Vincent's quota of 4 whales, when everybody is making the input into whether they support it or not support it, one of the Buenos Aires group, that is the people from the Latin American countries that band themselves together and call themselves the Buenos Aires group, they're arguing against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The commissioner from Antigua supporting St. Vincent got up and said, Mr. Chairman, I want to tell these people that they can take their arguments about St. Vincent not getting 4 whales and put it where the whales go when they die.
One second after I catch it there, it's like it just snapped right there.
He said, take your arguments about us getting the quota for 4 whales and go and put it where the whales go when they die. So there was no bleeps. There was no bleeps in it. It was honest, hard talk.
Yep. I just saw a few comments on Facebook. I can read it.
Go ahead.
Somebody was sharing the link and they said, tune into your Mr. B about whaling. And somebody said, I properly enjoy listening all this very edifying about the whaling saga. But this one hits me hard. big up to Mr. B on always supporting young people.
Yep.
And I always love Mr. B, and the person was saying that they enjoyed so much that one was listening from the beginning.
Wow.
And we are not just supporting anybody, but somebody who is an educator and one of our own. He didn't come from in cold, but I always believe that this island is one of the most important. I should say, I'm gonna do it. This island should be won by this whale saga, make us closer
together.
Yeah. I always hear old people say that we losing our young people, but no, this whale saga make us even close. And I know Renita listening. Renita, I could call names. Renita, Rochelle, Chinky, Chevy. These people, every day I meet them, they always make a point about when are we going to get this point. And thank Mr. Belmar who take his time off in the busy schedule to come and inform us. If you see notes Mr. Belmar have here.
I tell you, and he man have notes on the ground still to take up, and he can't take them up yet.
Miss Louise.
But you have to take some of these photographs.
Yes, I definitely have to do that.
Yes. Well, you gotta. He came prepared. He just danced. He come to scratch his surface now. Yeah, I'm going depth.
Do you believe that there's somebody listening and it's 1:25 a.m. right now?
Wow.
And they're listening still at the Shanita. Since it started, she didn't stop listening.
Well, Rick, I want to thank you for inviting me here. I want to thank the listeners wide and far for listening and giving me some encouragement. I want to give you the assurance that I would come again on other topical issues, but I will not close until I read this one-line statement here.
Yes, go ahead.
It says, we have agreed that the use of new technology to improve elements of the hunt is not only legitimate, but should be encouraged. And this is coming from the International Whaling Commission. And if you want to read it online, you can look for item 4.2.5.
So you got it. You got it first hand. Go ahead, Danny.
And closing. I was supposed to be somewhere else.
Yes, you are. Yeah, go ahead.
I tell you I was supposed to be. I'll let me by Wednesday. It was. I had a hard day at work today, but it was so encouraging. I learned a lot. Rixon, I know you are one of the persons who pushed for this meeting, correct?
Correct.
Rochelle, she's listening. Renita and other people, and I could tell us that, I say us, we learned a lot, and there's still hope for our young people. Let me encourage them. I'm not preaching, but there's hope for young people because the community is soon know that whaling is part of our culture. And Mr. B give the years 1876. 1876. This is not gonna stop Mr. Brian Adams. So make a point, Rickson. So I'm finishing. If you don't hear me again, you have a blessed night. And Rix will make his last point, and then I believe our host will wrap up there. Go ahead, Rickson.
Well, you know, I am always welcome here on Rick Radio Station, and any aspect, any discussion, I am always welcome to come on. But this one here is very special and close to me.
No doubt.
Because I want it every year, and I have seen what whale is something that bring people together. Because the minute they strike and I came home, people has been calling me who never called me before. I has been you understand what I'm saying? There have been some calls coming to my phone. The people on me, even my enemies calling me for peace. So I know this thing here. I know this thing here is bring people together, and anytime any discussion concerning this topic or any further topic, I am always here, and you could always come from me. And thanks everyone for listening, and I want to thank Herman B for bringing all these documents so that I know that I am not alone in this fight. I have the whole commission and the law is also on our side. Because if you don't get that, you're operating ignorant.
Definitely. Can't go in the dark at things like this.
Yeah, exactly. So just for shedding that light and people knowing the facts of the situation and the numbers. and you could make your own judgment.
We can't afford to make up rules as we go.
No, you can't.
As we go. Just to serve your own purpose.
That's like trying to add another commandment to the law. Come on, I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, thank you all and God bless.
Well,
it's a wonderful evening.
Yes, just before we wrap it up, surprisingly 2 hours ago somebody made a post. They repost something that you said earlier in the interview. They said, does a whale wait for a man to come over and squeeze his bobby to see if it... They said, Mr. B had jokes. I tell you. So, we will give you more information as to how soon and if we can do it on a weekly basis as to, you know, this sort of discussion, which is well needed in Bequia because we don't have a voice on the bigger side. This is where we can launch, say what we have to say, issues affecting, we have the roads, we have tourism, we have infrastructure, we have the park, we have sports. Mr. B, we have a lot to talk about.
Mr. B.
Mr. B, we have a lot to talk about.
Sports.
Yeah?
Correct. I'm taking my leave now.
Yes,
thank you very much.
All of us.
All right, so,
all right, everybody, good night.
Yes, good night, good night.
Good night.
All right, so thank you everybody who's listening from far and near. You guys, you made this night a tremendous night. So thank you for listening. You can continue to listen to Light FM. We have our gospel, we have our different genre of music during the night, during the day, and I hope you enjoy. So thank you for listening and have a good night.